really. It took forever to get set up. And I had a lot of stuff going on, so my cat's being a total spaz over here. Anyway, I'm coloring my OC today. This is one of my OCs. And I had a hard time with this one because the colored pencil with the hair and stuff, it's hard. It's really freaking hard. Okay. I hope everyone can hear me. Took a little bit to get set up here. Let's see. I'm trying to find the colors for this. The color swatch sheet. I swatch everything on different pages. So you know what I'm gonna do instead of going back and forth? I'm gonna take this page out and really, are you kidding me? Seriously, my cat is just not right. Anyway, I'm gonna use this sheet so I know what colors I'm picking. Alright. I don't know if I'll have the exact colors, but I'll just go with it. I might have some of the colors with Prisma, but I don't know. I'm kind of sad because these markers, or these pencils, they have a bunch of vibrant colors. I think one of the cons about having all these vibrant colors is not having a lot of skin tones. But I will say the colors are so awesome. I love these pencils so much, but I would love for there to be more skin tones. So it is very possible that I will have to resort to the other ones. There might be more in here. I wonder if there's... because I have 2 different sets to these pencils. Okay, I have 2 different sets. And I have so many different pencils. And I love colored pencils so much. They're like my favorite. They're my favorite. I'm trying to set all of these to the side to see like what kind of pencils I'm going to be using. Because I don't know what ones... I didn't plan this out. I did not plan. So, yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Kashina. Good morning. This one was a little difficult to do because I have not... whenever I sketch in just colored pencil, I don't use... I don't use regular pencil to sketch it out. So it's a little difficult. My eyesight's bad, so if I use a pencil too light to make invisible lines so that way I can go over it with darker colors, I can't see it. So I struggle. I struggled with this one so bad. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. How's it going? How's it going over there on your guys' end? I hope today is swell for all. Actually, I didn't realize I had that many of these pencils. I'm trying to find the pencils that I want to use because I don't have, for the set that I used yesterday, I don't have many options as far as colored skin tones, I guess. Thank you. Yeah, her hair actually was the most difficult part because it was just hard to do with colored pencil. But I love using colored pencil so much. I love colored pencil. So I'm trying to find the right color for her skin, because I'm going to color her skin. I like to color the skin first, because if I don't, it's going to smear all over the place. And I don't want no smearing. Hold on. I feel like flopping on my bed. You should. Also, hi Layla, how you doing? I changed my profile picture for my channel Octavia is now the profile picture. I was going to use Grace, but I realized her eyes are not open. I wanted to use... Yeah, that makes sense. I really love them. I love their designs so much. You did so awesome. Fantastic on their design. They are so cute. They are super cute. Thank you for telling me which one is which, because I don't want to call one by the other name and get them wrong. You can tell that they're twins, definitely, but they also have distinctions about them, and I really like that. I like how they have different features, too, at the same time. That's really nice. Don't mind moi, I am trying to find the correct colors I want to use for her. I'm going to color her skin first. And I'm having a hard time choosing the correct color that I want to use for her skin. Hi, Cosmic. How you doing? They are identical twins, but they do have different features to tell them apart. Yes, I love that. I love that so much. Okay. Please excuse... You guys can go ahead and still chat. I'll respond to you and stuff like that. I'm trying to find the right colors I want to use for her skin. This one, I want to change her name too. There's a couple of OCs I want to change their names. Like Roji is one of them. I kind of want to change his name. This one, her name is Kanami, but I kind of want to change her name too, to a different name. I swatch all the time with these pencils, man. I might actually just do wax. I really don't want to. I'm really obsessed with these oil-based colored pencils, but man, I not know what I want to do. I don't know. And honestly, there's not a whole lot of tones that I could really use, honestly. You're welcome. I'm doing good. I'm making an OC. You are? I can't wait to see it. Will you be sharing it? Also, if you want to, you can make fan art of Grace and Octavia. I can draw another picture of them. Their eyes open, post community, psyche. Yeah, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome. I would absolutely love that. Look. I'm having struggles here. I think I'm just gonna go with Prismacolor, to be honest. Or maybe I'll go with these. These are Master's Touch colored pencils, and they seem wax, but they also don't at the same time. I don't know what they are. But I'm gonna check out the skin tone for these guys, because they might actually work better. Decisions. Decisions. This one's dark brown. That one is terracotta. I use that one a lot. I'm gonna go to the Vortex website and make an ID for him. What's that? I'll be back soon. Be right back. Okay. I'm not sure what that is. Vortex. I've never heard of that. Man. I really wish I had planned this out more, because now you guys gotta look at this one forever, because I can't find the right colors I want to use. Honestly, I don't know if I want to use any of those either. Maybe Prisma. I'll keep these to the side in case, because those are probably ideal colors. But let's look at Prismacolor, because I might actually use these instead. Just because they have colors, they have skin tone colors that I really enjoy using. I have a ton of them. Luckily, I have a pencil extender because some of these are really tiny. Hey, hello. It's Has Been Hotel related, if you've seen the show. No, I have not. I don't know how to explain what the Vortex website is, but it's peak. It's me again. Trying to get... Don't mind me in the background, guys. I am trying to find the color that I want to use for her skin. She's dark skinned, so I'm trying to find the colors. And Prismacolor has the colors that I want to use for skin usually, so I'm going through there as much as I really don't wanna. Because I have been so used to using the oil-based colored pencils. So that's the same one. I don't really want to dump these out, to tell you the truth, but if I absolutely have to, I will. Thank you so much. I have returned. Welcome back. Welcome back, guys. Let's see. Trying to find some good stuff in here. But it's not working out. I'm sure I'll find the right color because there are colors in here. I'm just making a big old fuss about it. Rightfully. But I swear I'm probably just gonna end up using... Sheesh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up using Prismacolors as much as I really am not fond of the idea. But I will do it anyway. Let's see. Your voice is so pretty. Thank you so much. I'll be back, trust me. I draw like that, but I never do color. That's cool. Also, if you guys are new, if you guys post your art, let me know. Comment on maybe the community or something tomorrow if you're new, because you can't comment for some whatever reason. I don't know why YouTube has that. You can't comment until 24 hours after being subscribed. Unfortunately. But I did not used to like to color. I did not. I let everyone else color my stuff, but I just would not color. I just did not like to color. Now let's see what color I want to use for her skin. Yeah. No. No. Or maybe. Maybe. Wait, is that the same color? I'm trying not to... I hope these are not... Some of these are not the same exact color, because if it is, I'm going to be embarrassed. Because I thought I chose different ones. Stop falling off, alright? I need a bigger desk. Haven't watched your live streams in years, it feels like. Yeah, hello, Mila. So how do I comment because I subbed you for 24? Oh, in the community, that is. In order to post or comment on a post in the community, you have to be subscribed for 24 hours. But you can comment on one of my videos or whatnot. So that way I know that you're an artist and I can subscribe back if you post your art. Only if you post your art. And it's yours. What kind of paper do you use? This is Strathmore Tone Tan paper. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. No, that's not. That is not. That is. No, that's not the right color. What am I doing? I like this. This sienna brown. Wait, is that the same thing? Yeah. Yeah, that's the same one. Good grief. With that in mind, I guess I'm not going to use that. I don't know. I'm just not prepared. Let me see. I do my own art. I draw like that. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying they draw like this. I have to do school, but since I'm homeschooled, I shouldn't be that long. Come back if it's still streaming. Yeah, I should be here for another hour or two, maybe. I'm not sure, honestly. I never have a plan. I should, but I don't. Honestly. Anyway, I'm gonna try to see what I can do with this. Because I have not a clue. I don't want to just go coloring at it and not have the colors that I want. If you know what I'm if you know where I'm going with that. I like to swatch colors and blend them before, do a blend test and stuff like that on colors before I even use them, so that way I'm not just blindly picking colors and there we go. I could, but I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to do that. No thanks. No thank you. Now this one I think is the last one. Yeah, I think that could be it, and then I can blend a little bit of that on top. My problem is wax colored pencils, they're frustrating because they have this layer on top of them, and it's annoying. I just put a comment to your latest video. Thank you. I'll check it out and subscribe to you. On Draw With Me, it was called your drawing. On Draw With Me, it was called Drawing is Good Art. Thank you. Alright, I think that I have picked the colors that I want to use, and it's a lot. It is a lot of colors. It's a ton. Wait, is this a different red or is this the same? Yeah, it's the same. It is the same. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sharpen the pencils. It's nice to have an electric one or an automat or whatever it's called. I only have 10 subs until I can do like... Hi! Hello, hello. What kind of anime do you guys like? What kind of anime is everyone into? Yeah, that's good. That is good. Okay. But I do have a problem. I am gonna have to... The baby hair here, I'm gonna have to darken those. I didn't plan nothing out here. I just didn't. No, 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 no. No, you cannot walk past this. You cannot. You will knock it over. My cat is being a cat. No, you cannot. No. I'm sorry, but no. You cannot. You've been knocking over everything. She will go and look right at you and knock down your drink. And just look at you and then walk away. She's a turd. She's acting like she wasn't about to just walk by and knock down everything. This is really hard to do on this easel. I'm not used to it. I'm used to having it on my lap. Love Food Wars. I think it's one of my favorite animes. I've never seen that one before. Demon Slayer, My Hero, BL, DBS, JJK. You guys like those action ones, don't you? You guys like the action ones? The action adventure anime. I like romance shoujo anime. Black Clover, that's your anime? I've heard of it, but I've never seen it before. I've never seen it before. Something I do that's a little different than a usual process is I do the highlights first sometimes. I like doing it. It's really helpful for me personally. It's just really fun. I love to color. And my cat is being a spaz. Love your style, thank you. Isn't really romance, but you can try. Also like One Piece. Yeah, I probably won't watch it just because it's not an anime I would typically watch. I have comfort anime shows that I watch. I wonder if any of my moderators, is any of my moderators here in the chat, just in case? I just want to make sure, just in case. Is anyone, like any one of my moderators in here? I like to ask just in case. Thank you so much. I have not yet. I have not yet. I'm not able to see anyone's stuff until I've ended the live. Now, I noticed something about my YouTube. Sometimes it'll do this thing where it'll say that I've been mentioned in something, but it doesn't always show me. So I noticed lately it has been showing me. So I end up having to clear the cache on it. So that way it'll register. My app has been acting absolutely spazzy lately. Like yesterday, it kept saying your video did not upload, but it did upload. It did upload, but I don't know what was going on with it. I don't think I'll ever know. I don't think I'll ever know. YouTube technology is weird. It's weird. You know how it works. I'm back. Welcome back. Pencils are small. Just use them so much. Yes. But yeah, they are small because I do use them often. I love Prismacolor so much. But I do like these. I do like the new pencils I've been using that are oil-based. They're just so nice. They are so nice. I can't get over them. And you can layer them without there being streaks or anything like that. You can't do that so much with these, honestly. The blending's great on these, yes, but it's really, I don't know. I was uploading a video and it locked me out of YouTube. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. Nice drawing is the one from your OC peak video. Are you talking about yesterday when I said I was, the one yesterday, the video I made while I was drawing her? A little bit of the process of how I was drawing her. I'm unfortunately going to have to darken those. YouTube has devolved, yeah. Yeah, this is the one from yesterday. I ended up working on it last night. I got bored and I started to get a little overwhelmed. So I did end up doing this, working on it, and yeah. I'm gonna have to use a very dark color to darken the baby hair, her baby hair. And I'm probably going to use an oil-based colored pencil instead. Or, I don't know. She's the one I never fully came up with a true hair color for her. But since some of my OCs, like, most of them have blue hair, I decided that I'm gonna make a black-headed character. I have one already, which is Lucille. But this one is gonna be another black-headed character because I don't have very many of them. So why not? Why not? I'm just darkening that in because, yeah, I don't want it to get lost with the dark colors that I have put in there. I'm gonna make a dark purple in there in the creases and stuff. Today I drew someone's profile picture and he loved it. That's awesome. That is awesome. Has platinum hair, like platinum blonde. And I was also working on, while I did therapy today, I was also working on another one of my drawings today that I'm really actually proud of so far. Where is that at? Actually, it's this one. I'm really proud of this one so far. I don't know if you can actually see it, because I can't really see the screen too much, but this is another one I'm really proud of, and I can't wait to finish him. He's my new character. He's my new character. So I'm really excited to be done with him. Where is that page? There it is. I put it back in a spot where it was. There we go. I hope it's not too blurry. And if I have to, then I'll just go back in with some black. I like this pencil. These are Master Touch, by the way. I have Master Touch sketchbooks, and those are really good. These are from Hobby Lobby. And I would use that right here. So, yeah. And these are Prismacolor pencils. And they're really, really tiny because I use them a lot. I use specific colors. And it makes me want to go to Hobby Lobby and get more of the colors that I use. Because some of these colors, they have too many green. I get that people use green a lot. I just don't use green a ton. It's a color I'm just not very too fond of. If you know what I mean. New sub. Thank you so much. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And if you're an artist and you post your art, and it is, granted it is yours, I would absolutely love to subscribe to you as well. I like your type of drawing, but I like the new anime because I'm still beginner artist and still don't know how to draw like your type of art. I'm a sketch artist and new. That's awesome. You should post your art if you haven't already. I would love to see and subscribe to you. What kind of art do you think my art is? I'm curious to see what you personally see, like what style you think it is. What do you think it is? And also, I think like if there's a specific style you really, really love, I think that's something you should definitely stick to if that's something you really want to do. I don't know many styles, but it gives me a cute vibe. Cute animation, realistic. My style, I will tell you, it's it's shoujo. It's 2000s shoujo style. I did used to have the style of the 80s and 90s kind of around the times I was born, but I just kind of grew out of it and didn't really. It's something that just doesn't call out to me anymore. Not sure why. And I grew up reading a lot of 2000s manga, and I've just always been very shoujo manga, and it's just always spoke to me more. And I just like it so much better. And yes, I post my art and have 92 subs, but most of it from edits I make. Yeah, that makes sense. And I hope that you're able to get more as well. They are, like, with art, people love art, man. The art community here is great, so I feel like you'll have a really, really fun time connecting with other artists. It's amazing. It's amazing. It really is. I got so used to using oil pencils that I just don't think this looks right. With the, maybe I just need to trust the process, but I'm not feeling it. I guess I'll keep going and see how it turns out, but I'm starting to not really care for for wax pencils anymore. I used to like them very much. I do love Prismacolor still, but just not feeling the same way that I used to. I do agree that the blending is great with these colored pencils, but it's just not the same. And now I gotta turn it around. This is something that I do. That's why I'm used to having it in my lap, because it just, it feels natural to do it. I don't know, I've done it for years. So it's kind of a habit that, yeah. I gotta kind of turn it this way so that way I can see what I'm doing. It's hard doing this, trust, because I'm so used to doing, just sitting with my sketchbook in my lap and coloring or drawing, but I would like to try to get out of my comfort zone and do this. Hey, hello, Mick Edison of Cars and Anime and Drawings. That's awesome. Tips for finding your art style? Just looking around. Watch your favorite shows, movies, read your favorite books, manga. Observe. I say this a lot. That's something I like to say a lot, like observe. Because I think really no one has a true set style for a long time. And maybe not permanently. I think we all just experiment with different things. And if you do want to find a set art style, definitely observe your favorite things that you love to watch. Is something that I've noted as an artist as well. Thank you, Kashina. I'm excited to finish her. And my favorite anime is Eureka 7. It's an anime that's always spoke to me. Just on an emotional level, just always spoke to me. Very much. You'd have to know what it is to know what I'm talking about, but it's a fantastic anime. I love it. It'll always be my favorite, and my mind will never be made up. I mean, my mind will never change. Like, seriously, I've never changed my mind about my favorite anime. That one, forever. Forever my favorite anime. Horimiya, yes. I love that anime so much. It's so cute. I love it so much. That's another anime that's a really good one. A really good anime. Hold up a second. Let's get this out. Because I can't find the other ones. I love Toji and Megumi. Gojo Satoru. You guys like Gojo, don't you? You guys like Goku too, don't you? I probably won't ever get into the action anime. Like, people have been talking about Solo Leveling a lot. I couldn't do it. I have very specific things that I watch and prefer to see. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z. I have to leave. Bye, guys. Bye. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and thank you for subscribing and supporting and just joining the live and chatting with everyone. I appreciate it very, very much. Very, 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 very much. I wonder, though, if I should color her lips or just keep them skin tone color. I don't know. Usually I color lips, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I might... Good grief. I might do them a light pink, maybe. And just see where that goes, where that takes me from there. And if I don't like it, I can always just erase. So let's do this. Let's do that. Jinwoo is my favorite forever. Pink lips, please. Did you watch Attack on Titan? I did when I was a kid, but I didn't like it. I did not like it. I did not. Not my thing. The animation, the style, I just can't. I can't get past it. It's just not my thing. And some styles like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I can't get past those styles. I think the most compelling things about an anime, if you want me to watch it, it has to be a romance shoujo or romance in general, and the style has to really be compelling to me. The storyline has to be compelling. It has to make sense to me in a way that's just, I don't know. I guess certain anime just kind of call out to people. Hunter X Hunter Hunter. No, I'm back. Welcome back, Kalua. I've actually drawn him before. Kilua. I've drawn him before. I do have him somewhere in one of my. I think I have him in the dining room and with the rest of my stuff. But I did draw him. Sync mode on. What's that mean? Why is my phone vibrating, man? I love Itachi, man, not even Naruto. I did watch Naruto. I did. I watched Naruto. As a kid, I did, but the next part of it, once they... I think the last part I ended on was when they... I'm trying to remember. I can't. It's been so many years. Like, honestly, it's been forever since I've actually watched the show. So, but I would not get into it again. It's just not my thing. But I did as a kid. I did as a kid, very much. Just not now. So somewhat romance with an appealing art style. If then I recommend Toilet Bound. Hanako Cocoon. It's not full romance, but it's got some romance, yeah. Hi, Ada. Hello, hello. How is it going out there? Who is out there tearing up them streets this early in the morning? Around here, I just hear all this revving and stuff. I'm like, who is out there tearing up them streets, boy? And this early in the morning. I don't know. I'm not feeling this. Maybe I just gotta color the rest of it. I don't know. Hasham, you here? Yes, your anime crush. I not tell. I not tell right now. I think at some point I will discuss it again, but not at the moment. I think because I'm going to be hosting a Q&A, I think when I hit 50K, I think that's what I put. And it'll be where you can ask questions, and I think that's a question that I could answer then. I don't know. Maybe if I go in and blend it, I don't know. It's just not turning out the way that I wanted it to. Trying to take some colors and blend it in, but I got so used to using the wax color pencils that this just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel normal, if you will. I'm just not used to it very much at all. Maybe I just need to blend it out a little bit, but it's so frustrating because these color pencils, I don't like, if I layer too much, I feel like it's just gonna add that texture on the top of it that I have to keep wiping off. It's annoying. For many, all minor crushes are fictional. Need real ones fictional or enough and best. And just watch them and make edits of them. Life is good. Yes. I know how you feel because when I was a teenager, I did have a character that I had a huge crush on. Thank you. Thank you so much. Would you make your anime? Me? Make an anime? Maybe the lips need to be darker. You know what? I won't touch the lips right now, but I will darken them, the creases a little bit. And then figure out if I want to darken them based off the color of the clothing and what kind of shade I want to do her hair in. So that's going to be fun. And it was so confusing. I was like, where's the curls? Well, I was doing lines and stuff, doing them. At first, I started off with like a grayish color, and then I went in with a brown. And I went back in with purple. I'm like, wait, where is it? So I put these little, like, purple shadows in the background, so I know that there's spaces there that, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It just kept from confusing me, because I was getting confused with the hair. I mean, it happens, I guess. Like, manga and have the manga, and I also watch the Zelda stuff. Green eye color. No, her eye color is not green. Her eye color is like a very dark brown. A pretty dark brown. I do have a couple of characters with green eyes, though. It's not this one. This one isn't a random character, it's just an OC of mine. I'm using my channel right now. Don't know if any of the moderators are here, but I am. Red dress. Yeah, red would look really pretty. Sadly, I have to go. Oh, but see you later, maybe. Okay, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm trying to do it lightly so it's not, the texture isn't weird like usual. Like, I got so used to using oil-based colored pencils for the past, like, month or two. And I just love them so much. I love Prismacolor, yeah, I do. But I'm just kind of getting more, I feel like I like the oil-based better. Because the texture, when you apply pressure, it just doesn't have streaks and all this other stuff happening with it. I don't know. Does Ellie have to go? I already read that. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? It's just Prismacolor offered more colors that I was willing to use for her skin. I'm all over the place when it comes to doing certain things with my drawings. But I don't know if you guys noticed, there's a certain motif I have with my art. There's something common that I use in every drawing. Something that looks the same in every drawing. Not just the pose, not just the hair. There's something that's common. And this is another way you can spot if someone is stealing art or if someone is an AI artist by seeing what's consistent. And for me, I have a motif for a reason. There's something that I use in my art that isn't very common, that you don't see. And I wonder if you guys might be able to spot it. I'm curious if you guys know. Eyes. That can be one of them, but there's something that I have in my art that I actually have not seen anyone else do. I've looked into it a lot and I've not seen anyone else use this. And I've often wondered, I wonder if other people notice this. And I've assumed, like, since people are artists, I wonder if they've noticed this being a common theme for my art. Well, if no one knows, it's the nose. It's the nose. Why? It's a heart-shaped nose. Now, this is going to confuse a lot of people who don't know about art, who don't know this kind of, they don't understand styles. They're going to be making comments, everyone's going to be confused, but that's okay. They can be mad. They can be upset that I'm using a heart nose, but I'm going to. This is not supposed to be realistic or up to other people's standards. I do it for a reason. It's because I like it and they don't have to. So my noses are shaped like hearts. I've never seen that before. And it's just something that I feel is so cute and fun to use. So it's something I'm going to stick with as a motif to my art. To kind of distinguish it from others because you know how it is. People engage in art theft and AI crap all the time. It's it's getting out of hand. So this is why I have the motif that I do. Yeah, exactly. And it's funny because people be like, "Oh, it's AI. It's AI." And just throw that out there. And I get it. Like AI is bad. Like it's horrible these days. But just because someone chooses a different style to use doesn't mean they're an AI artist. Just because they draw four fingers or whatever. It's just people are ridiculous with throwing the accusations of AI all the time. For me personally, like, it's crazy that, and it proves that these people don't actually, they just say it because they can. They can't get punched in the face for commenting on someone's posts unless someone is dedicated enough to find them and they have that temperament to them. But yeah, they can freely, they are safe to end up saying what they can on people's posts because that person, they know that they see these artists or anyone else like with a temperament that doesn't seem like they would cause conflict. And basically, these people, these trolls, they feel safe enough to comment and say these off the wall things and say things that they want to get a reaction out of for control, mostly. But these people, they know that most of the time they're not going to get punched in the face for being jerks. Thank you. I appreciate it. Gotta go ask something stupid. I love you too, Kashina, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm very, very happy that I got to see you live here within the live with me, and I'm glad that I got to see your new OCs. I'm excited to see more of them. But yeah, these people, they're something, that's for sure. They are something. They are sure something. But usually, if you haven't noticed, these people will say these things and they never ask questions. They never have any true input. They just throw accusations out there. For me personally, if I know and I've observed enough that someone's art is AI or stolen, and if they're content farming, they're stealing content and farming it for views and money and all that because people unfortunately do that. Uh, and I've observed enough. I have enough proof that they are an AI artist. They're stealing people's stuff. I just simply put not interested, or I end up talking to the person that they stole from and trying to get them to help them understand how to report this person. Because if someone truly doesn't like your stuff, if they truly don't have interest in it, and they're not a troll, they're obviously not going to want to see it anymore. But trolls, they thrive on attention. And they have to be able to have control. And that reaction that they get from people is that high that they get. So that's why I delete all of them. If I see it, boom, delete. I even have filters to where if someone's just blurring out nonsense, even bots, I have filters for bots too. So that way I'm not getting that in my comment section just in case I'm not available to delete comments or whatever. And yeah, I make those filters for a reason so that way those people can be put out of the channel and never have to comment again. Oh, the color pencils. These are Prismacolors. These are. I have been using Hypherny. They're oil-based colored pencils. But these are Ohuhu. These are Ohuhu. And I'm starting to get to a point to where I don't really care for Ohuhu. Or not Ohuhu. These are Prismacolors. I use Ohuhu markers. These are Prismacolored pencils. My bad. But these are Prismacolored pencils, and they're wax-based. What I like about the Prismacolor color pencils is that they have a selection of colors that I need for my characters. So if I'm not doing digital, which I am primarily traditional, but if I'm not doing digital and I just can't find the right color for their skin or their hair, Prismacolor usually has it. And it's vibrant, but the texture of the pencils have really thrown me off lately now that I'm used to the oil colored pencils. Yes. Yeah, like Prisma. That's correct. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I'm so glad. I like that there are different people in my streams that are from different parts of the world. It always fascinates me, especially when they can speak different languages and have different cultures and talk about where they're from. It's nice. Maybe I will do the lips a different color. I don't know. I'm trying to build up very lightly, but it's just not turning out the way I wanted it to. Whereas if I were to use the Hypherny ones, it would turn out so much better. I feel, I don't know. I highly have that feeling that it would. This is the Hypherny colored pencils. These guys here. This is Hypherny. And these are oil-based colored pencils, and look at that. Now these are Prismacolors. This is Prismacolor. That's oil-based. I will say that Prismacolor is more vibrant. But I like the texture that oil-based has. Louisiana, that's awesome. Which one? This one? And hey, Star, long time no see. Sorry if I'm missing comments sometimes. Like my phone, I can halfway see comments. So I'm doing my best to see everyone's comments. But this one is Kiki. She's Kiri's sister. Kiri's older sister. And this is Kimi. This is Kimi. Oh no, she's got blue all over her. Oh no. If I knew that this was going to bleed onto the next, this was going to bleed onto this, I wouldn't. What in the world? How did that happen? These are not Prismacolor, by the way. These are the Hypherny ones I was showing you. These, but the background is Prismacolor. I will say that right now. This is Hypherny, but she's got blue on her from the... Looks like I'm going to have to cover some of these pages. I don't know. Oh, the one I was working on earlier. Where is it? Oh, I done went and lost my page. Gosh darn it. Alright, where? There we go. Yeah, this one. Her original name is Kanami, but I kind of want to change her name because I don't like the name. Her lips might be red. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just have to press down a little harder to get everything to blend at this point once I'm done adding in my shadows. Because I'm not used to having to do that with oil-based colored pencils. I don't know. Maybe a darker brown. I haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, I haven't really been on live a whole lot. It's been since probably last summer, I would assume. I would assume that it's been since last summer. Okay, yeah, no problem. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it, and you have a good rest of your day. 1 month ago? I don't think I was live around that time. Because I took a long break from going live. Now I'm going to see if kind of pressing down might help. This is kind of starting to. Still working on my own OC because I never really drew OCs, I just drew random, so currently working on 4 OCs. I really understood them. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. That you're coming up with your new OCs and all that other stuff. One of you guys asked if I was going to do a manga or an anime. One of you guys did. I forgot who it was, but at some point maybe I might. But I'm not entirely sure if I want to. I've considered it for sure, but I'm not entirely sure if that's what I want to do. I have to turn it sideways because I can't get it the way that I want it to if I don't. Not sure how I feel about that. Good thing is I can apply a lighter... Oh. What? What? No. Oh, I swear. Bye. Goodbye. I'm leaving. No. Why? Just why? In the middle of what I'm doing. Right in the middle. It just had to break. Did you see that? Did you see that? That is ridiculous. Idiotic, I swear. These pencils sometimes. Ugh. Why? Oh, that's actually realistic. Are you talking about the pencil breaking? Oh, goodness, that just... It sometimes ruins the whole mood of the drawing. I threw it on the floor. I threw it on the floor for now. That's why I don't use them. Love it, thank you, really. And your color pencil, huh? What do you mean? My OC has purple blue eyes. That's so awesome. I bet that's really, really pretty. By the way, if you're here in my chair, I'm not farting, I swear. I would laugh if I did, but that's not. Yeah, just in case you guys are like, what was that in the background? Ladies don't fart. Well, I'm here to tell you you're right. Ladies don't fart. Yes, butter pencils, yes. One time threw a pencil across the room because that happened. Yeah. It's annoying. It's so annoying. Like, please. Let me color and then you go and break. You're it's like you're teasing me and then mocking me at the same time, the pencil is. Idiotic. Idiotic pencils, man. I don't believe you ladies fart, fandom. Turkey. Turkey fart. Why is that emoji, those emojis so relatable? Why? It is my chair, I swear. Alright. The pencils has to break when you're gonna color. Yeah, exactly. Like, are you kidding me? Right now, of all places? Wait, you guys can't even see the drawing. What in the what? Actually, something I've noticed is these Prismacolors take longer to layer than... I heard someone say that layering for oil colored pencils, it just takes longer. Not true. Not true for me, at least. It seems to be the opposite for me personally. I don't know why. You know what? I'm gonna try a red. It just, I don't know, it's not turning out the way I wanted it to. Maybe if I darken it a little bit. But even then, like now, it's just having some difficulties here. It's gonna be black. Also do Hoo markers like blend in, because kind of looking for some markers. Yes, they blend very, very nicely. Hold on, I'll show you a drawing that I did recently that I started coloring with Ohuhu markers. It's really something I should finish. Where is that thing? Where did I put it? Did I put it here? Yeah, I did. I did put it there. This one. This is Ohuhu. I even swatched it too, because I forget the colors that I need to use. The cup, like the coloring inside of the eyeball though, or inside of the eye socket, I guess. It's colored pencil, but the eyes, the eyeballs, and the skin is Ohuhu. Yeah, I love oil color pencils. These Hypherny color pencils, these, for some reason, I like oil colored pencils better. I remember a long time ago when I was on TikTok, some people were like, you have to try oil based colored pencils. They are like the best. They are the best of the best. And now that I have oil based colored pencils, I am just like, yes, like, I'm glad I have them. That's Renton Thurston from Eureka 7. My favorite anime, by the way. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really proud of the way this turned out. It took a while for me to find the exact colors that I wanted to use. I think I like my colored pencil work better. I just don't like how this is turning out. I don't. I really don't, man. It's just not turning out the way I wanted it to. Maybe it's because I haven't colored the eyes and have not blended in everything all the way, but I'm not satisfied with it. Yes, it's a nice drawing and stuff like that, but I'm just not. And I'm satisfied with some of the shading on it, but it's just not. Man, I'm having a hard time here. Someone said, I don't know who it was. Someone said that she looks like Nancy from Stranger Things. Do you guys think that she looks like Nancy? I think I kind of see it with the face a little bit. Get back to the shading later. Yeah, sometimes I have to take a break from it and just look back on it and see what I need to do. It's not like I can really fix it, but I have made a conclusion that I love oil-based colored pencils more, honestly. I have not tried Faber-Castell colored pencils, but I have tried their fine liners, and I really like their fine liners. Because they're really thin and precise. Yeah. I really just love them, man. I love them so much. These oil-based colored pencils. I think these are actually oil-based too. It says that my husband got these at Hobby Lobby for me for Christmas. And I don't know for sure if these are oil-based. Not this one is an oil-based Master's Touch, but it says online that they are. And I can get a better point with oil-based because with what's it called? With Prismacolor, you can't. If you try to use it to draw with regularly, you'll have to keep sharpening it. And I'm just not down with that. I'm not down with it. You won't believe I own 3 sets of 120 polychromos plus the wooden box. They must be that good then. People have sworn by them, honestly, and I do want to get them, but goodness, they're expensive. Eventually, once my channel takes off and stuff, yeah. I definitely want to try, at least get a couple of, what are they called? The markers, the popular markers that everyone uses, that are very well known to people. Trying to think. Copic. I do want to at least try those once, just maybe one or two, and then see if I like them, because I might not. Because kind of like, what's the app called? Procreate. Everyone was hyped up about Procreate, right? And then I downloaded it. I'm like, I don't like this very much. And I don't. I only like it for stickers. That's it. I don't like Procreate. Now that doesn't mean that it doesn't have great features, because it does. It has great features on it, some great features. It's just not the app that I really care for that much. Darn it. Help, my cat is on my face. Cats. I tell you, there's something else. They are something else. Maybe I just need to color the rest of it. I don't know. There is no such thing. Let me tell you right now. Let me stop you right there, right? Listen. Here's a hard truth that you might not believe or want to hear. There is no such thing as art being better or worse. Art is about expression, all right? And that doesn't mean it can't be clean, it can't be polished. But art is about expression. It's not about competition and who's better or who's worse. Your art is precious, and it means something to you, and that's what matters. See, as the adult, and probably the oldest one of everyone, I feel like it's my job to tell people that, like, seriously, I don't want anyone to believe that anyone's art's better than theirs and that they're not good enough. I want everyone to be able to have a chance to feel secure in their own art and really believe in themselves. And I want you to feel joy and love for your art, and just know that no one's better or worse than you. No one's art is more valid than yours, because your art is already valid. It's amazing and it's precious. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Doesn't even feel like I've been live for an hour and a half. That might sound harsh, and I want you to know that it really hurts to hear that people don't compare themselves to other artists. And I used to, as someone who used to do that, it's so important not to do that. But I want you to know your art is precious. It is very precious, and it means something. And one day you're going to look at your art and it's going to be a memory. You're going to remember some things you were probably doing that day, and remember what art supplies you were using that day. And it's just a really good memory for you to look back on. Fun fact about me, I did not know what rendering was until like a year or two ago. People used it all the time. Some of these terms I've never even heard of until just recently, and until I got to TikTok, and I'm just like, wow, I never knew. I never knew. It's nice to learn new things. Of course, I don't have TikTok. I officially deleted it yesterday. I don't use it no more. It takes up too much space on my iPad. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna delete it. I don't need it anymore. I don't use it. Oh, yeah, it's a background. It's a background. I was waiting for someone to notice. I was wondering if anyone would pick up on what that was. But I'm glad you asked because yes, it is a background and I'm trying to apply more backgrounds to my art. Cuz over the years people have been like, "Well, I bet a background would be really cool with your art. You should start getting into drawing backgrounds for your characters or have you thought about it, you know?" And back then I just didn't do that. And now I just want to start doing it again. Or doing it rather at all. Yeah, it does look like it's more hair, and actually, I feel like it might be cuter. If it were hair, it would be cuter. Welcome back. Welcome back. But I feel like it would be very, very cute if it was hair. And I could color in her eyes now. It might look better if I did. Color in the eyes. And I kind of want to add this to my project and change it a little bit. I don't know. I would say it's very big, yes. It's a very big project and it's gonna take some time to work on. Once it's close to finish, I might reveal a little bit about it, but I'm not gonna say anything else about it. It's something I'm really excited about. Of course, I have a ton of projects, but that's one that's really just big. If you hear a little chirping back there in the background, it's because my husband brought home these little prank cricket things. And we found them, and my daughter hid them, so can't find them. She claims she doesn't know where they're at, but I bet she really does. That sounds so cool. That would be so cool to bring to life all those features. Be very nice. Yeah, I do believe the what I'm using right now is oil based because of the texture. The texture just better. I don't know what it is cuz already there's a shiny streak there that I have to take and wipe off. For those who know what I'm talking about. It's not fun at all. It sucks so bad. But I do still like Prismacolors a lot. And I think I'll only use, for now on, I won't use Prismacolor for skin. And use it for clothing or backgrounds. Maybe hair too. Because I really love to use Prismacolor on hair. A ton. My voice sounds different? What do you mean? From before, or it sounds different in the light? Like, what do you mean by that? Just by glance, to force the horizon with blow of her mouth can change laws of nature. What do you mean by that? I'm confused. I am confused. I'm confused, guys. Some of the stuff you're talking about I'm not understanding unless I missed a comment in there. Who knows? Anyone know what the chat's talking about? Or am I just really lost? Or are they lost? I don't know. Who's lost in here? And needs to find their way. Thank you so much. You could just call me May. I know my username is complicated. Hold on, let me see. Ginny. Jinya. Or Jin. Yeah, I'll try to remember that. Also, can I make... Yes, of course, you can draw... You can make some fan art. Your drawing is... I already read that. I just have a tendency to read the same comments over and over again. Not sure why, but I do. They're fighting in your backyard? Which, what character do you want to make fan art of? This one? I don't know, just one of them ran into the other, like, fighting. They get really crazy. They get really crazy. I hope this starts coming together, I really do. Because I'm not so happy with the skin. But you said, I think I want to make one of Kimi. Oh, you do? Yeah, someone, I forgot who, but they said she looks like Nancy from Stranger Things. I can definitely see the expression and the facial features for sure. I was like, oh my god, she looks like Nancy. And I'm like, wait a minute, I kind of see it too. I didn't purposely make her look like Nancy though. But yeah, I see it. I do see it. It's around the end of 10 when you started. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I guess I could use some oil-based in here too. I don't think... For those of you who use oil-based too, or avidly use them, is it okay to mix them with wax color pencils? Because that's a question I've been wanting to ask, but I just don't know for sure. I'm sure in theory that you could technically do it, but I just want to make sure that it's still going to turn out the same. Or it'll, I don't know. Should I watch Stranger Things? I have. Yes, you should. Definitely. Yeah, it did. Okay, I will see you later, and thank you for coming, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Yeah, it did end. It sure did. It did. It ended, it did. It ended it. The last season was New Year's Eve, I believe. It's a good show. It really is. It's worth it. And I don't like to watch shows. I'm not a TV person. The only time I watch anything at all is if it's anime, and that even that is a rare occurrence. But it's a really good show. But anyway, for those of you who use oil-based colored pencils, do you know if it's okay to mix them together? Because I'm doing it right now and it seems fine. Right now it seems fine because this one right here is oil. The one I have right now. That one is oil-based. And it looks fine. Oh, they do? My cat actually does too sometimes. You love anime? What's your favorite anime? Which one is what, gold or brown? Are you talking about this one? It's a gold colored pencil, but the color itself is a brown. It's just in gold. Which I actually have never seen before in a colored pencil. If that answers your question. Yeah. I'm currently waiting for season 3 of Toilet Bound. Middle of. So that's your favorite anime? The, what's it called? The My Hero Academia? That's your favorite anime? My favorite anime is Ranma 1/2 and Inuyasha, Chainsaw Man. I'll be carried Bookworm. Is that what that's the librarian anime? Yeah, that's your favorite one. Ranma 1/2. I don't like the new one. I do not like the new one. Like I said, I'm very focused on the style is mainly something that speaks to me very much, and I can't get by. I can't really watch it because the style just it sucks because I wonder why they remade the anime in the first place. I'm not so sure what the point was. Besides if they were thinking of making more depth into the characters. Otherwise, I'm not for certain why they remade it. Does anyone know why? Okay, bye, Star. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and thank you so much for joining. And yeah, Demon Slayer was my third, and then Jujutsu Kaisen. I love art more. I don't like to read. I do like to read manga, though. But I don't like to read books. This is so strange. Using the easel is just very... Or the stand here is just very strange. I still don't know how I feel about it. I'll try to arch her eyebrows a little more. I love Yuzi. Actually, I haven't watched that one yet. But I love a lot of Rumiko's work, though. I really do. I love her work so much. Meizan Okoku is a really good one by Rumiko, and it's just so good. It's actually I like it better than Ranma, in all actuality. Art person, if not anime, I don't really like books. Yeah, I think that's a common theme with people who like art. I don't know if I like it or not. I'm not sure if I like it. Guys, honestly, I think I'm gonna step away from this one. I like the eyes. I like the way I like her dress and her hair, and I just don't like the blending that happened with the Prismacolor. I'm just so used to the oil ones now that I just don't think I know how to use Prismacolors anymore. I'm kind of upset. So I'm probably going to take a picture of that one and add it to Ibis. And then try to color it with markers instead. The only books I read comic or manga, and it's cheaper books to be really interesting for me. Thank you so much. This was one I was working on during therapy. I ended up using the gray pencil. This is, by the way, this is oil colored pencils. The ones that I used for him to outline him. But yeah. He is my newest character, actually, my newest OC. I'm gonna put these back in the box. Because I don't want to get them mixed up with my oil-based pencils. I really just love these oil-based. Maybe I just got so used to using oil-based that it just doesn't look right to me to use Prismacolors. I don't know. I really just don't. Or maybe I'm just being too picky. Possibly. Hello, hello. Are you gonna color this one instead? I might just outline him, but I'm probably not going to color per se, maybe. I don't know what I want to do. Maybe I'll just show some art, because I don't know if I'm really in the mood to really color at the moment. I think I'm going to take a break and then come back to her and see if I can just... I don't know. I don't know what it is that's throwing me off about the drawing. I'm usually good with shading and stuff like that and skins, but I don't know. This one was oil-based, and I'm just really proud of that one. Except from the next page, the blue got on this page somehow, and I don't know why. If anyone can answer, like, why? Because here's the page that it was, and it looks like the red got on it too. Why did it do that? Because this is wax. As you can see, this is wax based. This is wax color pencils. And this one that's next to it, it just mixed together. Why did it do that? Can anyone help me out here so I can prevent it from next time happening? Are you good with all? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wait, what's love her Sherry hair and eyes? What's that mean? What's Sherry? And why are you melting? Why are you putting a melting emoji? What's that I always wonder, like, some emojis that people use, I don't always know what they mean. Sometimes when people use them in sentences and stuff, it makes me wonder, like, what does that mean? That it's hot where you're living, or are you I don't know. Sometimes, like, emojis always confuse me a lot of times, so be nice, some interpretation here. Cherry. Cherry, that's what it meant? I have to go. Sorry, need to practice. No, no worries, no worries. Not at all. I hope you enjoy yourself, and good luck with everything, and I hope you have a fantastic day, and thank you so much for joining. But yeah, this is one I'm really, really proud of. I just love oil-based colored pencils so much. I want more, and the polychromos, I definitely want to try those. Though, something I'm afraid of with the polychromos is they don't seem as vibrant as the oil-based ones I'm using now. And I like vibrancy with my art. And I'm really upset that this... It just went on to the next page from this. So I might need to protect my art and do something with it. See, it has, like... I have to wipe off stuff from the wax color pencils. I have to wipe it off. This one, actually, I'm very proud. This one took 3 days. It took 3 days, and I wasn't going to color it. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I had to look up, like, the color of his clothes and stuff, but I'm really proud of how this one turned out. Really, really happy with it. But I don't know why it ended up... I might post a short and ask if anyone knows why it did that. Because I've done it before. I've drawn from front to back of my sketchbook, but it didn't bleed on to the next page. It didn't do that. So I'm wondering if this is an oil-based thing, if the oil soaked in the wax or something and it... I don't know, man. I'm kind of sad, but at the same time, it's not... I mean, I'm still happy with it at the end of the day, but oh, I don't know what happened. By the way, this is Kiri and Kiki's little brother. his name is Koji. His name is Koji, and I drew him, and I wanted to compare colors. This is Prismacolor. Okay, this is Prismacolor. I'll show you. Prismacolor. And this one right here is Master's Touch. This is the new brand of pencil I've never tried before that my husband got me, and I'm just like, dude, these are awesome. Where did you find these? So these, well, and then I put two and two together. Master's Touch is usually from Hobby Lobby, but these are Master's Touch. This is Prismacolor, and I feel like I like that more. I really do. I like that one more. Though I will say Prismacolor is very soft. I do love coloring hair with Prismacolor. I will say that. Monomi. But yeah, it turned out really cute. And this was, the hair was oil-based. And I think another reason why I might have had a hard time coloring her skin is because, number one, lately when I've been using pencils, I've not been coloring the skin. I've been skipping out on coloring the skin. As you can tell, they're completely blank, the color of the paper. And I'll show you on my other sketchbook. Do you really have to be licking your booty hole in front of me? Are you kidding me? Anyway, yeah, I've been, all of these pictures, I've not been coloring the skin, so maybe I'm just not used to it. I've been making them blank. Just sketches. Just sketches. All of them sketches. I mean, I guess that's okay, but... Now, this one, I did color, and I'm very proud of it. This one, I did color. And this is Hypherne. These are oil-based colored pencils. Look at that. Look at that. And her... I love how that one turned out. I really do. I'm really proud of that one. That's a chibi character of Ania, my OC. Now I kind of want to add some white to that more because it's a little wonky over there, but otherwise it just turned out really, really great. And I'm really, really proud of how this one turned out. I don't know if you guys can see it properly or not, but here it is. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. That one I'm just so proud of. I love how that one turned out. It's the colored pencils, oil-based. I'm telling you, I swear by them now. I love them so much. But I will say, I'm not gonna lie, for some of these, I use Prismacolor white pencil in for the highlights because for some of these oil-based colored pencils, actually most of them, some of them, yes, you can get, they're opaque, but not really. Even when you apply it onto darker skin or any kind of skin color you have, it's still not as opaque as the white Prismacolor pencil. Still not. So that's why I like to use that, but otherwise all of this is oil-based. These by your drawings, full of sketches, journal, artist path. Yes, I love that. The whole journey itself is just incredible. Because I remember when I was doing this, I drew Kiri up here, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to make a chibi version of Ania, because I've never done that. And I'm like, I've made it, because I was thinking about chibis, and I'm like, I've made a chibi version of Kiri, because Kiri, like, she was one of my most popular characters on TikTok. People really liked her. So I'm like, and I've made a chibi version of Uni. I've made a chibi version of Songhai. I've made a chibi version of course, the other characters, some of the other ones, but this is one of the ones I hadn't, and I thought it would be cute because she has big yellow eyes and she has blue hair. Her hair is actually not naturally that color, but I really wanted to have her hair bluish, like a bluish gray, I guess. And this, though, it's blue. But it was really fun to color, and it's one I'm really, really proud of. It's oil-based. Just some of these are just silly little sketches. See, and I'll show you. This one's Kiri. That one's Kiri. That's a chibi version of her. A little thing of her. Just something that I wanted to draw that was cutesies, like usual. Some of these are just silly little sketches. This one is another one that was oil-based colored pencils. And I love how that one turned out too. Background's even oil-based, and I just think it really turned out cute. Don't ask what that is. I think it was from My Cats Walking Past. I don't know. But this one turned out really cute. Hi, bestie! How are you? A long time no see. Well, it feels like it. Yeah, this was just a sketchbook for experimentation and practice and stuff like that. But I've just not finished everything. Chibidoki? What is that? Is that like a show or... And there's this one. I really like this character that I made. I named her, but I have it written down somewhere, but I just don't remember where it's at. Some of them I colored and some of them I did not color. I wish this would zoom in more or zoom out more. I'm having a hard time making it seen. You can't really see it very well. But here's the eyes I was doing. I really like some of these. And this is Kiri, by the way. That's Kiri. The blue-haired girl, that is Kiri. And this girl here is her older sister. So these two are sisters. If you can't see, let me try to move it to where you can. Because I don't think you can fully see it. No. Nah. You can't really fully see it, plus it's blurring out really bad. Oh well. But that is Kiri's sister. They're sisters. See the resemblance? Funny VTuber trying to learn Spanish and it's so funny. Is it true? Who is that? Who is the VTuber person? I'm going back on my drawing journey, so you guys might see more before videos. That's awesome. I'm so excited to see more videos from you, bestie. It's been a long, long time coming. And this is her little brother. That's her little brother. You can definitely see the resemblance here. Definitely see the resemblance. But yeah, I'm really upset about that one because the what's it called? What is wrong with my hair? Is it still wet or is it still... See, I took a shower like an hour before I went live, but why does it still feel like there's something in my hair that's greasy or something? I bet I still have product in there. I didn't rinse all the way out. Oh, well. That is, I'm really not very happy about that. Because this, and this... Oh, darn it. That almost fell. That... It inked onto the next page. So I'm gonna have to better protect my drawings and everything's falling on the floor. Thank you. Hello, hello. Large cast of characters, a large, wonderful family, so sweet. Yes, I feel that way. Thank you so much, bestie. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I have a ton of characters, so many, that I just can't even count. This is my pencil work, and for those who haven't seen, this is my marker work. I'm not done with it, but that is Ohuhu markers, and I love them. I have not tried Copic, and I've tried Artify, I've tried Grabby. I will say that Artify has some really juicy markers. But I like Prisma, or not Prismacolor. I'm sure Prismacolor might have markers, but I'm not for sure. Ohuhu. Ohuhu Okay. They have a great range of colors. I love that they have so many different skin tones that I can play around with. That's something that's very important to me, is having vibrant colors and having plenty of skin tones for me to experiment with. Because my characters all have different skin tones. Some of them have yellowish skin, some of them have tan skin, some of them have really, really pale skin, some of them almost have no color to their skin at all. Some of them have really, really dark brown skin, and some of them have like a sienna color to them. So and I like to have the rosiness too. Like the red and pinks are very important for me to have because I like to add rosiness to my cheeks, to my characters, my female characters especially. So it's very important to have those colors and it be vibrant to me. And if you guys are artists, if you guys are art peoples and you guys post your art stuffs, definitely comment on one of my videos or posts and I will subscribe to you. I will subscribe to you. Ahuhu is renowned to be king of deep marker. Their cheap marker almost meeting standards of quality markers. They already do. They're awesome. They already do. I did put a little bit of colored pencil on it as well. But yeah, good grief. Markers are really incredible. I like both, but I say that colored pencils are my absolute favorite. I love them so much. But this one, I took the time to, I swatch everything. If you look on my desk, there's a swatch. There's a swatch. There's a swatch. And then I have all these swatch sheets that I do. I just swatch my markers so much. And that's because paper is not all going to be the same. So I take the time to really swatch stuff. And I think, like, I do it a lot of times for practice because I'm still learning how to shade skin. Hair, I know what to do and I know what I'm doing and I think that I feel very confident in the way I color hair. But skin, it can be a little tough. So that's why this one, what I've been doing is I've been drawing a face and then drawing faces, sometimes drawing multiple faces, and using those colors, different color swatches, different color schemes on the paper to see which one would look best. And it's worked. It has worked very well. It's just this paper is very scarce, so I don't want to use up a sheet, but I might have to because because I'm not happy. I'm just not happy with, and maybe it's because I use Prismacolor, and I'll show you, because this one, that one is the first time I've colored skin in a long time, because, and I mean like blending wise for the most part as far as colored pencils. Now, let me see. Where's it at? Don't mind me, I'm eating pizza. Please share. I want some. Show me the Gospel of Art. Yes, I want pizza now. I'm hungry now. Let's see. Where is that one? I don't know what. Like, for example, this one, their skin's blank because I've not been coloring skin a whole lot. I've just been sketching in pencil and coloring the hair and clothing and stuff. And that's why I've been doing a lot of headshots of people, because I've just been focused on coloring the hair. But I really need to start coloring skin again because I'm getting patchy with skin and I'm losing my touch, if you will. Because if you look through this sketchbook, all these practices that I've done, this is the only one, like, this was from November, I believe. This one is really, really nicely done. I will say that it's in Prismacolor, and you can already see the shiny, weird texture that Prismacolor leaves off whenever you let it sit for too long. I don't like it. It just... And this one as well, I use Prismacolor for him. His hair's fine, but look, it's just... I don't know. I'm not trying to rag on Prismacolor at all, but my goodness, I just can't get the right texture that I want anymore. And see, this is oil-based. Look at that. Look at that hair. It's oil-based. I'm just really stunned at how amazing oil... That's oil-based. And I somewhat tried to color her skin, and it turned out pretty decent. But that's oil-based. And this is the one that I put a lot of dedication into coloring skin. And this one is oil-based. And she turned out absolutely incredible. It's a chibi version of my OC, and she just turned out really nice. I have 3 slices, you want one? Yes, yes. Kiki, love the name. It reminds me of Kiki Delivery from... Yes, I love Ghibli so much. Hello. Just got Posca color. Does it say Posca? My phone's at an angle, so I can't fully see everything. I'm trying to read as accurately as possible. Haven't tried them out, but they're oil-based. I bet they're awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I might be in a funk where I'm just not used to using wax-based colored pencils anymore, because I've been using these since October or November. I've been avidly using these since October or November, and all my sketches consist of oil-based colored pencils. So, and I've not been coloring skin. This was the first time I had colored skin in a while. And then I tried to start coloring more skin, and I went back to Prismacolor because these are not in order, by the way. I go back on my pages and sketch and doodle on the ones that are missing spots because I want to fill it up, right? And then I tried to use Prismacolor, and you can see I don't know if you guys know how to get rid of it, but you can see, like, I have to wipe it off like this. It goes away for a little bit, but it's still there. And you probably can't see it very well, but it hurts, man. It hurts, especially when... And it ruins the whole mood for me, so I just give up on it. Because during the drawing, the texture was all weird, and I'm like, this isn't the same, so I've been sticking to... Look. And I tried this, too. Look at that. And on his skin, for some reason, man, I don't know. It's really upsetting when it does that. Do you guys know why there's like a film over it that's just weirdly textured over the wax colored pencils, and plus they smear like that? I don't know why they do that. I like the texture, thank you. I love your style, thank you. But yeah, I just don't know, man. I really, really like... I swear by oil-colored pencils now. This is Prismacolor. You can... when you go in and you look at it, I can see the texture of it. But it's still nice, I'm not gonna lie. I love coloring hair with Prismacolor. I don't like coloring skin. I just don't like how it looks. I really don't. The texture's funky to me now. And I'm so mad because Prismacolor has so many great skin tones, and maybe I just need to practice a little more. Not sure. I think I probably need to start getting back into coloring skin, or practicing coloring skin with Prismacolor wax colored pencil, because I've lost my touch. Because I've been using oil-based so much, and I love oil-based. This right here is oil-based. Look how soft that is. Wait, is it? Yep. Yeah. Now I will say that in the corners is Prismacolor. In the corners of some of these outlines are Prismacolor. And the eyelashes, I think, are oil-based. Maybe, no, it's not the paper. It's not. It is not the paper. And the reason why I say that is because, look, I'll show you. I'll show you the film that it has on it whenever it's, let me see if you'll be able to see it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a weird film. It's weird. Yes, the coloring's great and whatnot, but it's like it doesn't go away no matter what paper you use. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm trying to move it around to where you can see it. You can see like I have to wipe it off, but even then it's still there. I don't know. I have no idea. Hey, Bestie, do you still want to make my OC? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Yes, that is Akito from Kodocha. Actually, I got my daughter into watching Kodocha, and she really likes it. Because she's around their age, so I thought maybe she would really enjoy the show, and so I got her into it. But yeah, and plus, here's another thing that happened. For those of you that didn't see earlier, this is wax, and this is oil-based, this drawing here. And it's there, so it kind of smeared all over, and it's on this drawing. See? There's blue on it. It sucks. I might need to protect my drawings a little more, not sure what. He looks like close to him, what do you mean? Some have weird textures, not gonna lie, I'm back. Welcome back. I don't know. I'll probably have to either make a YouTube short and ask if anyone knows and how to prevent it, some preventative measures, or I'll have to look it up online and see if I can find out what I can do to prevent it. Thank you. Yeah. I do have marker protectors, the clear ones, the sheets, but I don't have enough of them to put on every page from front to back, so yeah. But I am curious, like, why it does that. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna get off of here because it's already 12:33 and I gotta go eat and finish a couple of my drawings. So, I guess that goes without saying. I had a good life with everyone, and I'm glad you guys came and you guys stopped by to chat. And I appreciate the support, guys, and if I go live tomorrow, I will tell you in advance if I do. I should be live tomorrow, I think, maybe, I'm not sure. But I will definitely let you guys know, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will probably try to see you guys tomorrow, and thank you for your support as always. Now, how do I end this again? I'm trying to remember how to, okay, there we go.